All right, members, I made a couple tweaks to the trade journal and trade tracker, which is going to happen over time. And if you're downloading the template today, these changes are already in your is in the template. If you already have data in your template and you want to make these changes alongside me, that's what today is about. So what I did in the trade tracker, which is what I named it, and my yours might say trade analytics. I just changed the trade tracker. I added a complete column here. Okay. And what you do is you click this plus sign and it will open up a new dialog box. I'm going to go ahead and double click this and I put the word complete, and there's lots of options of what your column could be. I just chose checkbox. And the reason why is because I was in that trade yesterday with that was a 2-day trade. So I didn't have my final number of how much did I make in points because it rolled over. So whenever I now will enter my trades, if it's complete, I'll go ahead and check mark that box complete. Okay. Now, when you add this field, you will want that field to appear on your form. So I'll go to trade ticket, and you want to make sure that you add this here. Okay. You can actually, I don't want to create a field. Where, here you go. Okay. I knew it was somewhere over here. So when I slid my mouse to the right, this popped up. So here's the fields. Initially, that field is going to appear in the hidden area because it's not on your chart. So make sure that you put it on there. So let me just show you that real quick because there's another thing. I'm going to hit remove. So I removed the complete. So now there's 19 visible. So when I come over here and scroll to the bottom, I was like, yeah, let's put a little eyeball on it. I put a little eyeball on it. Notice how this checkbox is smaller than this one. Well, I just come over here and I hit the word large, and I like it large. And that's how you do it. And you publish your form. And now that column is on your form. Does that make sense? That column is now on your form, which really helps. Another thing I added in the trade tracker, because one of my entries was a liquidity grab come back in, is I wanted to add under additional reasons to enter the trade. I added liquidity grab ladder back in. How do you add something? You just come here and you start typing. Just start typing, and now it's added. And you hit the X to remove it. But I added liquidity grab ladder back in for our system. I'm sure there'll be additional tweaks as well. And I would love to hear how you are tweaking the trade tracker and journal for your needs. How are you doing that? I do like having my trade journal up all day long. Start the day with it because I have this pre-flight here, which you'll have as well in your template. Of course, you can remove it if you want, but I like making myself check mark these boxes. What's my trade plan today? How long am I going to trade today? When will I stop trading? I don't use the profit, but I do have a loss number every day, depending on what type of day it is. What am I willing to risk today, given the risk parameters of today? As I am trading, so when we get live on Zoom this morning, we'll be in the ETH session. So what I'll do is I'll come in and just add my notes right here. So let me show you that. I'm going to share the form here. I'm going to copy the link. Let me go ahead and paste it up here and let me, so what I'll do is, like, while I'm trading the AM session, I'll just come in here and I'll take notes. So I'm taking notes about the AM session during the AM session. And then lunch, I'll take lunch notes. If I didn't trade the PM or the silver bullet hour, I'll just delete them. So just a couple things there. And remember, if it's something you want to review for later, go ahead and tick mark the important box, and this will be separated from, it's still with everything, but in a different view, you can see all the important ones, which is really, really, really nice. So those are a couple changes that I made. You can change those on your template if you so desire. I wanted to show you what I did and how I did it. And of course, I'm asking you if there's anything you have changed that you think I should consider for the master template for when you become a member. All right, guys, thanks a lot. I'll see you live on Zoom here in a couple hours.